Hey guys, welcome to day 7 of the challenge. Oh my gosh, we made it. We survived. I'm really excited for today's video because we have done a lot of work leading up to this video. Some might say the content and the action steps we put may be a little overwhelming, but they're worth the going through and setting up these foundations, because the theme of this video today is the flywheel effect, and it's all about the law of increasing returns with diminishing effort over time, which means that we're going to take a lazy man's approach to building a marketing strategy today. In the days that led up to this, we did a lot of pre-work on getting clear on who your customer is. What is that transformation? Like, why are they really buying your product? It's of a result that you're helping them get. And yesterday during the assignment, we actually built your machine, the way that when you start to market, when you start to tell people about your product, when you start to build that community and that audience online, you know where to send people to start seeing the cumulative effects of your marketing. And today is going to be where we bring everything together. So my goal for today is that, and what we're covering today is we are walking through first off, the flywheel effect, which is going to help you do what a lot of brands don't do, but that when brands do this, they're the ones that scale fastest and most profitably and don't work 16 hours a day, okay? And I'm gonna set you up with a checklist so that we're covering 3 main things today, that when you do these every single day, Monday to Friday, you are going to grow your business, be able to launch your product and get traction, or be able to start finally seeing some sales come in every single day and build that up, okay? So we're gonna walk through exactly what those 3 things are and what that daily checklist is, so that you, by the end of this, will have something that when you plug and play it into your business is going to make drastic changes to the results you've been getting and allow you to scale faster, more profitably, and in less time. So let's dig into it. Today's topic is the flywheel effect. So I want to talk about this. The flywheel effect essentially shows that if you picture a wheel, when you go to spin that wheel, eventually it gets faster and faster and faster. And every bit of thing that you put into that flywheel will give you more results, more results, more results over time. And so when we look to actually coach and work with business owners to get results, the ones that get the results are ones that don't overcomplicate things. They focus on going really deep with 1 to 2 main marketing strategies, and they focus on optimizing that and getting one channel working before trying to, go through shiny object syndrome and trying a bunch of stuff. So first piece of wisdom for today is that if you're not seeing the returns you want right now, there's a very good chance that you are overcomplicating this. You're trying a little bit of everything. Maybe you tried Facebook ads for a week and it didn't work, so you turned them off. Maybe you pitched 2 influencers. You didn't hear back, so you said that channel doesn't work. Maybe you've been pitching retailers. Again, didn't get the results you wanted, so you just keep kind of hopping onto different channels because you think it should be easy in the beginning. So that's where people and business owners don't get traction immediately, because they try too many things, don't give it enough time to optimize that channel, and lack of confidence gets them kind of jumping around like a rabbit all over the place. We don't want that. So what you want to do is you want to focus on a lazy man's approach to marketing and doing more with less. And you building in a flywheel into your business is about starting to talk about your product and in ways and spending your time on things that may require a bit of effort up front, but when you have it set up, you're going to see results, increasing results over time with little effort. Okay. So it's kind of like your funnel. So yesterday we took a look at setting up your landing page and having a spot online where people can go to join your email list, join your SMS list or whatnot to start to like build that audience and start to nurture them and get them sales, selling or on your wait list. But it's going to take some time to set up that funnel, right? But once you have that in place, it's a machine that is going to give you exponential returns, especially when you go to paid advertising, when you turn on Google ads, when you turn on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok ads, or whatever paid ads platform you're using. When you start to drive traffic to your website, to your landing page, wherever, it's going to give you increasing returns. So most things in life that are worth it take a bit of effort to set up, but then they're going to give you increased returns with a little effort. Okay, so that is the first thing, which is why the theme of today's video being Flywheel Effect is about using leveraged traffic. So what I mean by this is that a lot of brands make the mistake of maybe they're going to, I see this a lot with bloggers, where bloggers in the very beginning will put out a blog a week for 2 years and not get the traffic they're looking for. You might be posting on social media every single day, but you're not getting the traffic you're looking for. You're not getting the sales you're looking for. You might be putting in everything to having a great email nurturing campaign, but because your audience is small, you're not getting the returns you're looking for. That's kind of if you want to work really, really hard and not get results quickly, that's what you do. But if you want to take a lazy approach, and by lazy, I mean smart, because I'm a lazy person. So I'm looking to do a lot more with less. So what I focus on with our clients, with my own business, is OPA. So this is a concept of how you market. You market by piggybacking off of other people's audiences, okay? And so that's why the 3 things that you're going to walk away doing every single day are going to be about how do you tap into a bigger source of audience. This is why you're going to see influencer marketing do really well, because instead of you posting on your social channels every day to your 21 followers, instead of just writing that blog post every day to the 50 site visitors you get a day, or maybe it's 10, who knows? Those are important, but by you focusing on your reach only and who knows about your brand only in your marketing is going to really slow you down. So what you have to do is get in front of other people's audiences. So the trick with this is to identify other people, influencers, retailers, Facebook group admins, YouTubers, PR, other channels that your audience pays attention to that you can get in front of, so that by the law of association, when you are on somebody's podcast and your product is for new moms and you show up on a podcast where new moms follow, you are getting in front of an audience of hundreds or thousands of listeners keen on your product. And so that is a way when you show up on a podcast, for example, or when you send an influencer product and they give you a shout out on their Instagram in front of their 26,000 followers. Those ways are how you're going to build your audience quickly, because you're getting in front of an audience that has likely never heard of you before. All of a sudden, you've got credibility, you've got social proof by association, and by you showing up on somebody's podcast, by you having an influencer do a review for you, are ways to literally get your foot in the door with these customers. And that's how you are going to be able to start really piggybacking off of that traffic. So when you go to build your audience, you want to focus on leverage. You want to focus on getting in front of a bigger audience than the one that you already have, because that's going to get you to success quicker. That's going to get you building your email list quicker. That's going to get you sales quicker. And it's going to get you building social proof bigger and faster. Okay. So with your marketing strategy, yes, it is important to post on social media. Yes, it's important to email your list. Yes, it's important to write that content piece or do that YouTube video, even when you're just starting out and have no followers. But the most important thing you want to focus on are marketing activities that will get you in front of more people faster. So when you are working a full-time job and you have young kids, and you have your side hustle, and you literally have an hour a day to spend on your business, sure, you can do 8 to 25 different things to market your business, but the people that are getting results faster and using that 1 hour after work to their advantage to still get traction and grow their brand, focus on marketing efforts that are going to give them the biggest results fastest. So that's why the checklist we're going to walk away with today focuses on 3 things, okay? And these 3 things will tap into other people's audiences. So the very first one that we are going to take a look at are giveaway contests, okay? So a giveaway contest can be used for pre-launch. It can be used to build your list. You have to be careful how to use them so that you don't get a bunch of low quality leads, but giveaways can be really good. Another thing you could do is you can partner up with influencers and do a giveaway to their audience, okay? That's a great way where if you are an existing brand selling product, wanting to use influencer marketing to offer something of value to their audience, you're able to partner up with influencers and offer a giveaway, okay? That's another way for a leveraged marketing approach, depending on if you are in pre-launch or if you're live right now. Another thing to focus on is influencer marketing. So influencer marketing is awesome. But when I say influencer marketing, a lot of people are like, well, I can't afford the Kardashians, or I don't have money for a sponsored post. What do I do? So the thing with influencers is you want to focus on the nano or micro influencers. So what this means is you're looking at working with people who have a smaller audience, but way more engaged. So think of working with people that have 5 to 10,000 followers right up to 25 to 50,000. In that range, you're going to find that the brand is, or the coach or the author, whoever that influencer is that you identified a few days ago on a previous assignment, that you are going to be able to work with them and their audience a lot closer. And a lot of these times, if they ask for payment for your product to be sponsored, you can figure that out. A lot of times people will work for the product because they love what you're doing and they want to help, right? But when you are working with influencers, we tend to want to offer something of value. So you offer to send them the product, and if they like it, they can give you a shout out. And that can either be a sponsored post where you pay for that post, or you can offer a affiliate commission if you have a brand ambassador program that offers a 5 to 15% commission on every product that they help refer you business, right? So there's different ways to compensate influencers, but don't make the mistake of going too big with the influencer, because generally if you work with those that are like 100,000 or 500,000 plus, those audiences, they may be out of your budget to sponsor, because some of those posts can be $500 to $600, $500, all the way up to 10K per post, and they're not as engaged with their audience. So I love going the approach of the nano or micro influencers, because you're getting a much more engaged audience, more personal, and they're a lot more flexible to work with. Okay, so influencers absolutely must have. There are different ways to work with them. The third way that we want to focus on is brand partnerships. Okay, so this is getting really common, and there is let me show you a website actually. Share screen. Okay, so there is this Shopify app called Caro, correct me if I'm wrong there, but they help brands connect, where if you want to do a bundle offer where you, for example, if I have a journal and there is a self-care website that I really like that I want to partner with on a bundle or giveaway or etc., Caro makes it really easy for you to not only identify certain brand partnerships that you want to work with, but also they make the fulfillment of multiple products from different shops really easy. So this is something definitely to look into, because when you are working with another brand in terms of maybe it's a giveaway, or maybe you just want to offer something of value more for a Black Friday sale or Christmas offer or whatever, you don't have to go and create this whole new product. You can piggyback and kind of share that through cross promotion with brand partnerships. So this is a really great thing to do. And this is something that you don't need to wait till Q4 to do. Like, definitely connecting with other brands in your space is key. And the other thing to know about this is that when you identify the brands you want to partner with, you want to make sure that you have the same audience or very similar, but you don't want to be a direct competitor. So for example, if I'm selling a journal, I don't want to partner up with another journal, right? Because that is a conflict of interest. But if I am a journal and I want to partner up with someone who does offers candles or spa accessories or something else that can complement that and offer a bundle that is bigger and better for the customer, that is something I would recommend. Okay. Another thing for the third one. So in terms of, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. In terms of the daily list, we have three things. We have influencer outreach, we have brand partnerships, and we have retailers or wholesalers. So the difference between influencers and brand partnerships is that influencers are personal brands. So think of someone that has a YouTube channel that, again, if I'm a journal, I'm looking for a YouTuber that is either a fitness YouTuber that shares my same ethos of health, or I'm looking for someone that reviews journals, or I'm looking for really someone that my audience follows. Same thing for TikTok, for Instagram. You're looking for people with that personal profile. That is what an influencer is. A brand partnership is literally other e-commerce brands in your space that share a similar audience, but are not a direct competitor of yours. Okay, so those are two unique things. And the third one I'm going to leave you with for today are retailers and wholesalers. So if you are planning an offline strategy to get into retailers, boutiques, or wholesale orders and your margins support it, these are a great way to get bulk orders. And also getting into retailers means that these retailers and wholesalers are going to help do the legwork to sell your product for you and get in front of a bigger audience. So if you do have the margins to support it and it makes sense for you, absolutely look for getting retail distribution, because that's where you're going to get a lot of the bulk orders. Okay. And when done right, you're going to get retail that actually reorders. Okay. So those are the three things on the daily list that I want to leave you with, because these are things that when you give yourself a quota every day of reaching out to one influencer, one retailer, and one brand for a partnership, that is going to be something you end up having that compound effect over. If you're just doing one a day of those three, by the end of 1 week, if we're doing Monday to Friday, you have reached out to 15 different opportunities to help grow your brand. Okay. And that's huge. So that's the checklist I'm going to leave you with for today. And if you're looking for a bit more of a bonus or more leveraged approach, of course, I brought giveaways into the mix, because giveaways are a great way to build leverage over time, but they're not something you can do on like a daily checklist. So it's more of a short-term marketing angle where you may have a giveaway contest happening for 2 weeks or for a month. But the last thing I do want to say is that if you're looking for a way to get in front of even more people and you're ready to tackle Facebook ads, Facebook and Instagram advertising are going to be a really great way to start sending traffic to your website and start to optimize your offer so that you're able to scale. And apart from that, that wraps up this video. So your homework for today is going to be to write down wherever you keep track of your to-do list, if that is an app, if that's a journal, if that's a piece of paper. What I want you to do is commit to writing down those three things for your list for today, tomorrow, and the rest of this week. And when you've actually written it out as a to-do list to do your daily 3, comment on sales, SALES, below this video in the comment section. Apart from that, love this. So with sales, the last thing I'm going to say is that this challenge, it was originally planned for 7 days, but we are actually extending it a couple of days because we have a success panel we're bringing in tomorrow so that you can actually hear from some 7-figure sellers to see kind of what their journey was like and have an opportunity to ask them questions about their journey and what it was like to go from literally zero, no experience, no audience, to now having hundreds and thousands of customers and having a business that they have scaled to 7+ figures across multiple channels. So I'm really pumped for that. If you haven't RSVP'd to that yet, I have sent you an event invitation in the Facebook group. But apart from that, when you are done writing down your daily 3 to commit, write sales below, and I will see you soon. Take care. Hello, that wraps up another video in the Build Your Audience Challenge. How's it going? Let me know below. Also, if you are loving the content we're putting out, don't forget to subscribe. In case you forgot last video, you could do it now by clicking the bell below. Apart from that, to go to the next video in the series, go here. And we will see you next time. Bye!